Nothing happens, but everything heals. The world is obsessed with happenings. Every news story, every timeline post, every personal memory is a highlight reel of what happened. But what if nothing ever really happened at all? Not in the way we think, not in the way we replay it, not in the way we fear it. We say, "This happened to me," or "That changed everything." But in truth, what we call happenings are only interpretations of appearances. Reflections of a thought system projected outward. A looping film strip of beliefs dancing on the screen of consciousness. And the more convinced we are that something real happened in the dream, the more we feel the need to protect, defend, justify, blame, mourn, or fix it. But A Course in Miracles tells us plainly, nothing real can be threatened, nothing unreal exists. So what was it then that we thought happened? Was it the event? Or was it the belief about the event? Because if the past is gone and only the present is real, then what are we clinging to but a ghost thought in time? The ego thrives on what happened. It builds its identity out of it. It tells you that you are what has happened to you, that you are what you've done, that you are what you've survived. But that's not identity. That's narrative. True identity was never born and will never die. It has no story. It is the quiet before the first sound. It is the light before the world was spoken into image. So the question is not, why did this happen? But rather, what is being healed through my willingness to see differently? Because nothing happens in the eternal, but everything heals in the presence of truth. Healing doesn't need time. It only needs your consent. It waits, not on God, but on your welcome. Let go of your story of what happened, and suddenly you feel the stillness underneath it. Not the stillness of resignation, but the stillness of truth unshaken. This is the stillness that says, I was never touched by that. I was never damaged by that. I was never abandoned, assaulted, or betrayed, not in reality. Only a dreamer dreams of pain, and only a mind asleep believes the dream is real. But you are not the dream. You are not the dreamer. You are the light that watches the dream dissolve. In this light, you do not seek for justice. You do not seek for revenge or resolution. You do not need an apology to be free. You do not need an explanation to be whole. You only need the willingness to be healed. And when you say yes to that, not only are you healed, but everything you thought happened is quietly undone. You do not fight the illusion. You no longer plead with shadows to behave. You simply bring them into the light. And the light undoes what never was. So nothing happens, but everything heals. It heals in the undoing of judgment. It heals in the release of control. It heals when you no longer need the world to agree with your pain before you choose peace. This is not denial of the world. It is the denial of the world's reality. This is not bypassing wounds. It is recognizing the wound was never in the body. It was in the mind that forgot what it was. You are not a wounded body. You are not a story with scars. You are the one who awakens from the belief that wounds were ever possible. Let the body do what bodies do. Let the world swirl on with its headlines and heartbreak. But let your mind be still in God. Let your awareness return to truth. Let your forgiveness lift the veil. Because nothing real was ever threatened. Nothing real was ever lost. And in this holy instant, right now, everything is being restored to you. Not because anything happened, but because you remembered. nothing happens, but everything heals. And now, so do you.